big, big decision coming up for Steve McClaren. At this present moment, there's a lot of assessing going on of the players who are currently playing, the level that they're at, the form they're in, and also how much consistent game time they are getting. Now, in the last World Cup qualifiers, we have quite a few players in the team selection that weren't playing football, i.e., Latibodir, Kera Anderson, and also Lembikisa. Fortunately, Lembikisa got one game where he played versus Manchester United U21, and other than that, he wasn't necessarily playing, but he still played. Now, I think Lembikisa is one of the coach, based off how he play, coach really look forward to consistently include him. But at the end of the day, we're speaking about currency, consistency. Because most of the Reggae Boyz supporters are always talking about what players are doing at the club level. I think it mostly have to do with. Let me make that say it. that discussion will come around in regards to certain players. It don't apply to all the players. It does not apply to all the players. It only apply to certain players. But at the end of the day, an important factor going to this is that in the next upcoming World Cup qualifiers campaign, we might have a huge squad, a huge problem, or not we, but Coach McClaren might have a huge problem in regards to selection because almost all players will be available by then, hopefully. We do see the story surrounding Casey Palmer and Bobby Reid, but there's still confirmation to come out when exactly or how exactly long those players will be out for. But having the entire squad to be selected from is going to be a huge, huge headache for Steve McClaren. So welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much again for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. I don't know anything go already. All right, so let's get on track. Now, the reason why I'm looking at this as a big, big decision time for Steve McClaren is we would have already, if we would have done what we're supposed to do, maybe, just maybe, would have already qualified for the World Cup from the last window. We didn't do that. Bokuto versus Curacao. Still think we're better than Curacao. Still. Then beat we do. Fine. No problem. Smash the like button, people. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much again for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, back to myself now. The reason why I say the decision making now for Steve McClaren is going to be crucial is because what are the criteria or how will it structure the squad that is coming up? These are the two most important games of the World Cup qualifiers campaign. Two must-win games. And why I say must-win is we cannot take any chances. Must-win games. Trinidad and Tobago in Trinidad, which is going to be tough. Very, very difficult. When we played them here in Jamaica, it was definitely difficult as well. We won it though. And Curacao in Jamaica. Now, a big thing about Curacao in Jamaica is that if we beat Trinidad and we beat Curacao, we'll be able to witness Jamaica qualifying for the World Cup on Jamaican soil, which we can be able to celebrate. We can have celebration. Yeah, we don't have to watch it on TV. No, we can hear, we can be in a stadium to be able to celebrate the win. That would be tremendous. Tremendous. Huge. Now, on the other hand, boil down now to what Steve McClaren is going to do for this window. Very, very crucial with his approach. His squad, his 24-man selection will be heavily scrutinized by supporters and media respectively. Why is that so? Because here lies the Jamaica national team opportunity to make it to another World Cup historically. And Steve McClaren is the bridge between that and his player selection. Now, I've seen a lot of people calling for players like Ravel Morrison, all different type of names. I even suggest Kyle Dixon playing the attacking midfield position. I'm going to get beaten for that. I say shouldn't even a squad. Can you imagine? And I still believe that Dujan Richards and Kyle Dixon must be in the squad for the World Cup qualifiers. When you can cuss all no after that. I don't care. I don't care. But once in regards to the selection, it boils down to the two games them, how he's going to approach those two games, and what is the intent for those two games. The decision is on his back, on the approach, what we're going to do, and how we're going to accomplish the target at hand. If anything here leads to failure, you never go down the line there. We look on the positive, say we're going to make it to the World Cup. Because, I already said, I do believe that. Based off external factors, what we can't mention live, I believe that we're going to make it to the World Cup. We will be at the World Cup based off external factors. No, our players, the goalkeeping position, we have to hope that they stay fit. All the defenders them for selection, we have to hope that they stay fit. All the midfielders for selection, we have to hope that who's already fit, stay fit and get some more game time, and who's out, recover just in time for selection. And the attacking lineup, we always have numbers in the attacking lineup, so I'm not think that short. Even if one or two players out, we still have more than enough, because we always attack heavy. But this is a huge time and a huge decision for Steve McClaren, because the nation, the name Reggae Boyz, Jamaica society will be on his back to get these two games right. And it's important that this decision, not even just the squad selection, but approach to this window is solely down on accomplishing the task. This is our last chance to get it right. We messed up the other day. We now have another chance to get it right. We have another chance to get it right. I'm very hopeful that we do get it right this time around, or Steve McClaren get it right this time around. As I said, no need for tampering with the squad, no need for that. But the problem is we will have new faces like Leon, and not new faces, but players who are already part of the setup, who are senior players will be coming back in. Liam Bailey, Demari Gray. So what's going to happen when these players come in? How will the team structure? How will the team look? And how would the coach factor in consistency and continuity in that? Very crucial time coming up. 3 weeks away. We are 3 weeks away, and the clock is ticking. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Steve McClaren, hopefully you're sitting in and watching all of these players at their respective clubs, and we can have a brilliant 23 to 24 man squad when the time has finally come. I will be definitely doing a video where Mason Greenwood is concerned, but I'm probably going to do the video the next week. Next week I do the video. So anyways, big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV, we're out. God bless. Boom. Outside. You know what I mean?